feeling today? What do they always say? What do they always say? You never know what's coming next, so keep the camera rolling, keep the soundtrack rolling, keep the beat rolling. Keep it rolling, keep the tape rolling. Keep the tape rolling. Keep the tape rolling. You might miss it. Keep the tape rolling. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm feeling good. When I say I feel this shit from my head to my toes, I'm waiting for y'all to catch on. I'm not trying to convince you, I'm telling you. I'm not saying, oh, if you'll have me. I'm not asking for permission. If you want something, you take it. It's mine, and I'm coming to pick it up, bitch. My order should be ready. Where's it at? Give it to me. I'm not waiting on you. I don't need the world's validation. I am who I am. Matter of fact, you know what? Matter of fact, I'ma do it right now, straight like this. Straight like this. That must be what you want me to do, huh? That must be what you want me to do. Y'all know how to be doing them Vogue interviews? I'm gonna do one every single year. We don't gotta do no setup. I don't gotta beat the face. I'm dumb cute already. Like the face is, it is what it is. We're gonna do one of them. I wanted to plan out to do one of them videos that they be doing, like the 75 questions for the celebrities. But why do I have to wait for the world to acknowledge me as a celebrity and then a camera crew asks to come see me? Bitch, no, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna stand on the sideline and wait for y'all to come pick me up. I don't need no ride. I don't need no ride. I'm driving the car, I'm trying to tell you. I'm in the driver's seat. Give me it. Give me that. Need that, want that, give me that. Yeah. I'm about to go look these shows up right now. I'm about to do it right now. I'm about to do it right now. Bow, 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 bow. I'm gonna be flat with y'all. I love being so flat. I want to be so raw. I want to just be so out there, like just so me on the internet. Like you could never come across me in real life and say, oh, that's not you, or you different on the internet, or you look different on the internet, or you be different on the internet. No, bitch, I be me, and this me. Hey, cause period. I don't know. Shouldn't get a little. Kyra finna be sticking to me with listening to Nardo all day. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Why Nardo would just drop an album, let my girlfriend geek. Anyway, she swear that's her boyfriend. I'm gonna let her have it. But what I say, interview questions. I asked my friends to ask me some interview questions. Hold on, because I'm gonna find these questions. We doing this interview right now. Do you look me in my eye? Do I look like I'm playing with you? Catch up. Catch up before you get left behind. Oh, and let me get my lip gloss, because if y'all know anything about me ever, my lips will not be dry. Ever. I really had a whole plan to do this show. But I'm finna just spit it out. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. All right. Ask them to say, it says, what inspires you? Life. Nah, let me tell you something right now. When I really understand the true weight of being alive and this opportunity that I have been presented, when that finally like in the head for me, my whole view on absolutely everything changed. I started making drastic changes immediately. Did that cause me to have to deal with very difficult situations? Immediately, it did. But was it worth it? It was. This right here, this version of me, very grateful for her. The ones before me, the versions of me before me, love them down. So grateful that they got me to this point. But parts of them are no longer needed. This is the happiest Noah has ever been. Hello, I'm having a great time here. Love life. When did I start painting? I remember the exact day. Let me see if I could find it. I remember the exact day. Let me tell you something. It was like, I took like literal like the basic elective in school, the art class that they make you take or whatever. And my art teacher had told me like, you beyond this. She told me that, but I was like BSing. So I stopped following the curriculum and she let me do whatever I wanted to do. I remember her name. I will never forget this lady name. What was that lady name? Miss Bolts? Miss Bolts. I will never forget her. I don't know why. She just was like, you get bored with the criteria that you're supposed to meet. Like you get bored with what I'm giving out. Like you see biggerness. I don't know how she saw that. Don't know. But I was sitting there one day. I don't know. I went through something extremely traumatic. Extremely. It's about to get dark. Trigger warning, you know. My freshman year of college. It wasn't the first, the second, or the third. But it was one of the scariest times that I had been taken advantage of. And I didn't know what to do with those feelings. I had already been through a lot in my life and gone through a lot. I've been sexually assaulted several times. But this one time right here at my college campus, it did something to me. It changed my brain chemistry. And I couldn't get it out of me. I was going crazy. I was doing all kinds of stuff that was unhealthy for me. I was spazzing out. Winter was about to come, and I went and thrifted a coat. And I was obsessed with the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's. Why? Don't know. I had the picture of Aubrey Hepburn and everything over my bed. Everything was Tiffany blue. And I went to the store and I grabbed some Tiffany blue paint, and I grabbed one small canvas and only like the basic colors. It was probably like 5 paint colors it gave me. And I painted the front of that jacket Tiffany blue. And I got so excited and so like this feels good. Like, why do I feel so good doing this? Like, so excited that I bought the canvas. I don't even know why I bought the canvas, because I don't paint on canvases. I don't know how to paint on canvases. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. I got a hold of that canvas and I spent hours painting that canvas. But I remember I walked out of the bedroom and I told somebody, a family member, I was like, I'm gonna be an artist. I finally figured out what I want to do with my life. I'm gonna be an artist. Da, 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 da. Like, I felt so good doing it. I felt it in my soul. My skin started crawling. I started burning. Like, if you is trying to figure out if you found your passion, that should let you know. Right? I felt it from head to toe, a burning sensation in my body. Like, I encapsulated. I forgot how to breathe. I painted that canvas. And that was the day. And it was like, we'll see what happens. When I find that video, I'm gonna insert the clip in here some way, somehow, because I know I have it. It felt so good painting that. I remember recording it. I remember the second I recorded it. I did. Give me a second. No, because I'm gonna find it right now. I want it right now. I tell you, you can ask anyone around me. If it's one thing that I have, if it is one thing that I do have for sure, it is a superb memory, especially picture-wise. I can see it. If I do happen to remember it, I'm not saying my memory is perfect. I'm saying it is excellent. It's like a boomerang video, you know. That's the Tiffany blue coat I painted, literally, right? And I'm like, this feels too good. This right here, I don't know what happened to it. This is my first ever canvas that I painted. You see, it's dark and it's red, and I'm really going through it, you know, really going through it for real. But getting it off my body, how I felt when I got it off my body, was the reason why I started using that method to figure out how to express myself emotionally. Don't be funny, camera. Act accordingly, thank you. All right, that was actually the next question. What was my first piece? Just showed it to you. Who's my favorite artist? Is it not obvious? It is Basquiat. Call me basic like everyone else, but nah, that man really touched something in here. That is my favorite. Books, movies. I ordered the videos off the internet. I don't know. We here with it though. We locked in. That's twin for real. Is there any color I refuse to use? Absolutely not. I feel like that's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like a lot of artists be like, oh, don't use pure black or don't use pure white. There are no rules. Where's the rule book? Why do I have to listen to you? What, because some old man a gazillion centuries ago said, no, like real artists don't use that. I had to do it this way, so you also have to do it this way. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. How about that? I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Hello? Thank you. Color I love to use, yellow. My favorite color is orange, personally, but something about painting with vibrant yellows. When you got a good product and you got some bright, bold colors, it just love painting with yellow. Love, 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 love. What gallery do you see your work in next? All of them? Good question though, but all of them, everywhere, just as my face will be, everywhere, absolutely everywhere. I think everyone will be able to appreciate my work in some way, shape, or form. When's the first time I went insane? You asking real, my friends is funny, right? They asking real deal, like artist questions, because artists are maddening, right? I did go insane though a couple times. The wildest one is probably, now I could do a story time on this, I don't care, no tea, no shade, no names, but I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say what it is and what it ain't, what it is. Long story short, that job that I was at for 7 whatever years, the longest, whatever, my boss was in love with me, flatly. And anyone that I worked with can tell you that. And I'll look you dead in the camera and say it again. My boss was in love with me. Said that. Clip that if you want, chat. Don't care. In love with me. And push came to shove. Some things happened. One thing led to another. She was doing stuff. I tried to report it. Nobody believed me. And because of prior issues, aka the one that I just explained to y'all, I began to lose my mind, because how the hell did I report it to my boss's boss and nothing happened? Nobody had my back. Not once, but that job failed me twice. They knew it. They offered to pay me more money for the situation. They was like, you know how she is. I'll give y'all the rundown on that another day. But yeah, it literally actually caused me to be insane, mentally insane. Like I literally lost my mind for about 1.5 years. I ran away from home. I completely spazzed out. I lost it. Full-fledged lost it. Full-fledged lost it. I had to do a lot of therapy after that. A lot of therapy. And this is how cycles come back in, right? Because when I came back to the state, did I end up going back into the job and putting myself back in that same situation? And of course, that's why it happened a second time. Differently, but it did happen again. Just with a different person. Yeah. And is that on me? Take full accountability for that. I put myself back in the same situation expecting a different outcome, and that's not the way it went, baby. But full blown, lost my mind, went insane. Y'all are asking some deep questions. This ain't just about art, baby. Y'all want to know me. And maybe my art will make a lot more sense when you get to know someone like me. I love the good questions. You know what I'm saying? How have you come to terms with letting your art go when it no longer belongs to you once the world sees it? That is something, I'm gonna be honest, I am just now coming to terms with, which is why I just made the video. Literally, I'm gonna be wearing the same shirt because I wasn't even supposed to make this video today. I was gonna say this video for another day that I could get all pretty and done, but I was like, I love real. Like, I love being this version of me, so flat, so honest, so in your face right now. Let's handle this right now. Let's deal with this right now. What are we waiting for? But yeah, I think that is something I'm just now coming to terms with. I was having a real issue with perfectionism and putting myself out there, allowing other people to view it how they view it through their eyes, because that's the whole point of art, right? It's supposed to be provocative. It's supposed to get people talking, and not everyone is going to have the same mentality as me. People are going to have different eyes and thoughts and experiences that connect them differently to each piece. You know, that's a toughie, but it really is just like, why am I holding on? Let them have their experience. I've had my experience. I went through my journey with this piece and picking the colors, the picture, telling the story that I needed to tell. I put all mine out on there. That's what I want. I want people to experience it in their own way. It may touch them differently, and sometimes we need that. You know how we don't be understanding why stuff be happening the way that it do, or da-da-da-da-da, or we be thinking it should be going this way or da-da-da-da that way. Hindsight is 20/20. Maybe the situation that you're going through or you're dealing with is not even for you. Maybe it's for someone else to see on how you handle it or how you made it through, or whatever. All I know is that I was fully present during my experience. And when you become fully present, it is easy to let things go. I had my moment in the sun with my piece. Now it's yours. Have it. Take it here. But yeah, like here, it's your turn. Sharing is caring. Did you choose your medium by experimenting? Yeah. Once I get into something, I like it. Dig. I'm on the spectrum, so I have like a thing with textures, right? And whew, that was deep to let out to the public. Hey, but I tried pottery. I couldn't get into that. The texture just, I kept gagging over top of work, and I just thought that was so gross. Oh, so gross. But I think my favorite is honestly gonna have to be oil and oil pastels. Oil is just a girl I started dabbling with this year. Well, it's the beginning of 2025, so. She's a girl that I just started recently dabbling with, and I'm in love with her. I thought acrylic was my friend. I thought I didn't like oil because I didn't know oil. I didn't ask you, Google, thank you. I didn't know how to work her, but when I took my time and I studied her and I learned her and I watched videos about her, and then the different way the oil comes, the oil pastels, blah, blah, blah. I love the thick, like creamy texture that oil gives you. I love it. It's more like pasty, and it feels like flow, right? Acrylic dries too fast to keep the flow. When I think about energy and paintbrushes and everything, it is an extension of me. Is it not? It is flowing through me. I am using I need something that flows just as smooth as I do. You know what I mean? Do you hear me? Oh, okay. Yeah. Who told you that your dreams were... Who told you that your dreams were a reality, and then who shitted on them? The circle that I have, right now I've had people say that they believed in me and stuff like that. But what I have right now, they show me. The people that are surrounding me right now, their actions match their words. I was about to make a video about this right now, but shout out to you, Autumn Night. I have a love and care for you that is so deep. That is my best friend, right? She never misses a step, never misses a beat with nothing. But specifically right now, we're talking about art. And when I tell you, I don't have to ask, I don't have to beg, I don't have to wonder why my friend is looking at my stuff and not reposting it, not putting out there. I don't have to worry about my friend being funny. And when I tell you, my friends have my back, but Autumn don't miss a beat. Everything is shared. She tells everyone, she shows everyone. She's screaming it louder than I am sometimes. And I had to check myself for that. I'm like, self, do you want this? Yes, okay, get like Autumn. Autumn is throwing it out there, Autumn really got my back. She really believed in me for real. All of my friends do, but that girl don't miss a beat. Everything is reposted, liked, shared all day. She will post about all day. That girl, my friends, they believe me, they call me every day. My friends call me every morning. Check on me, see where I'm at, see what I'm creating today. Hey friend, what you got going on? Sometimes they will sit and watch me. They sit with me, watch me. I have worked on stuff with them here. I'll take my sketchbook every time I go to their house, or I always got my iPad or something. They see it constantly got my back. I love that. I love that you did that. That is so beautiful. That's so amazing. And guess what? When I say really held it down, all of them each bought a piece for me. All of my first customers. If you got real friends, you'll know it. If you got real friends, you'll know. And I didn't even have to ask. I want this one. Let's figure out how, because I'm not going to ask you to lower your price. And I'm not going to ask you to lower your prices. You tell me what you said it's worth, and I will figure out how to get that to you. Huh? All of them. Do y'all got friends like that? Do you got people got your back like that every day? They're constantly, you got this. You are so inspiring. You got like, I ain't never seen somebody chase their dreams for real. Whatever you need, I got your back. My friends got my back. Them, my partner, my girl, she got my back. They got my back. They're gonna make sure this happens for me. They're gonna make sure. They believe in me so bad. Even if I had an inkling, an ounce, yeah, because I thought you said, who said what? They know who they are. Love them. I got the kind of community around me right now. I could never fall. it'd be impossible. I could barely even trip. They won't let me. That's a community. Who shitted on them? Everybody else. I got people now, I feel like they see what's happening now, and it's all happening so quickly, right? I've been painting for like, since that painting was when? About 9 years ago. I did that thing I just showed y'all. I've been painting since. I've been doodling, drawing, all the time. Everywhere I go, on my work, on my everything. Always, always, always. But stuff is moving real fast right now. Real fast, real fast. Sometimes a little faster than I can catch up. I'm like, oh, you want what? What's happening over here? I gotta finish this for you. I'm loving it, but I'm hanging on. And it's dragging me. And I feel like people are starting to see the thing drag, right? And they're like, uh-oh, wait a minute, you were serious. I was actually working for you now. Just kidding, I believe in you now. I told y'all to catch on. I told y'all this was, oh, you thought I was, you thought I was joking, aw. Give me your definition of an artist. I don't have one. Who am I to judge? Anyone that makes something that is provocative. If you can get the people talking, then you've made art. That is the whole point. Things that invoke emotion, that is art. Literally. I don't got no rhyme reason to say so as to who considers themselves what. If it feel good when you making it, when you creating it, if it's a release of emotion, if it don't even matter. What if you ain't think about it at all? The man who take the banana on the canvas and sold it for $250,000. Come on now, that's a $250,000. They're making commercials about a man that taped a regular banana to a canvas. Artist, yes, he provoked the people. He provoked the people. Y'all not hearing me for real. How does your art serve you? Before I became the version of me now, it became a release of emotions. So all of it was dark, painful. But it got it off of me. And I don't think I would have made it this far if I wasn't creating the whole time in the background. I wouldn't have. I would have crumbled. I would have caved into myself. I would have turned to dust and floated away. I literally said there is no other option for me. Like, I have to be creating. I wouldn't be here if my hands didn't do this. This is me. This is me. I don't have no other option. I don't have no other choice. This is it. This is option A and B and C and Z. That's it. And I feel like it's less about how it's going to serve me. Now it's done its part, right? It brought me through my healing journey. And now I make art to spread love, to have fun, to tell stories. It's less about pain and more about a journey. But I think it's for the other people, the things that my friends have said, what my pieces have meant to them, and the pieces that they've chosen to take home with them, it means something to them. It's time for their journey. My art has served its purpose for me. Now I'm just having fun. Now I'm just having fun. The party is just getting started. But it's doing what it's supposed to do and helping other people. And I like that. I like that. What's your favorite part about being on tour? I didn't know I was on tour, but I guess I am. I am international, aren't I? You're right. Let me speak like I know what I'm talking about. Right now, bitch, I'm in Paris. My favorite thing about being on tour right now is the sightseeing. I do love me some nature though. Nature has riled up basically my whole collection that I'm putting out right now, Metamorphosis. I told you I was sitting outside that butterfly. After my Aunt Kelly had passed, that butterfly really like knocked me in the chest. Woke me up a little bit. Yeah. And so I have learned to appreciate everything, even every little blade of grass, the little flies, spiders that I used to kill. It all means something now. I look at it all a little differently now. And so getting to see more of that, the mountains and everything has its own purpose. And I think that is such a beautiful thing. The trees, the way the wind blows. How the wind know how to shake a tree? Dude, just sit back and just look outside and just think a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just think a little bit. It's crazy. I love that. I love that. I love that. What emotional state do you create in the most? Now, happiness, curiosity. I'm curious to where my art is trying to tell me, trying to talk to me. I've ignored it before, and we see what that has done. With open ears, you know, and an open mind, it could take me anywhere. Curiosity is the emotion that I create in the most. I'm curious. I want to know something. I want to know everything. I want to learn as much as possible. I have become a human sponge. I don't know what I was about to say. I think I was about to say absorb and sponge at the same time, but you know what I mean. Pow, 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 pow. What have you determined as our reason for being here? It literally is the journey. It literally is the journey. People be like, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. All of the corny shit. Now let me hear. If you a young dude, a young gal, a young dude, a youngin', if you are a youngin', right? All of the corny little phrases and your parents will say, it don't make sense when you get older. You'll understand more when you get older. The sad thing is, why are they right? Because why you eat me up like that? Ooh, you chew. Period. Because girl, you're right. You never lied. All of the little phrases, all of the little... the journey. If you don't make life, life will make you. It's bitch. I'm making a good time, so I'm just having fun. I'm enjoying the journey. Wherever life takes me, I'm in a win right now. Just to spread more love, to connections. Humans are supposed to have connections. Humans are supposed to build communities. Humans are supposed to lean on one another and experience good times. We ain't supposed to be working as hard as people work and blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna make this get political. You hear me though. But what it is not what it's supposed to be. And the days and moments and times that I have experienced to just sit down with people that I truly love and care for, and that also do the same for me, have been the most beautiful things that I've ever experienced in my entire life. It's great. I'm having a good time. How do you feel when other people interpret your art? I feel like I answered that already. You know, whatever they take away from it, whatever makes them feel good, whatever, even if it doesn't make them feel good, even if it just to wake them up a little bit, I don't know, whatever they feel. I don't feel anything about how they feel. I've had mine. Have you ever done a piece that has several different meanings to you? I feel like the only way I can answer that is that none of them mean one thing. So I guess all of them, depending on where I'm standing. Depending on where you're standing, it all looks different. Perspective is everything. Which piece do you think conveys you most as an artist? Most definitely Egg out of the Metamorphosis series, because it literally is everything. It literally is me. If you watch the Metamorphosis video, you understand every decision, every time I change my mind. If I was going right and I decided to turn left, if I was looking down and I decided to lift my chin up, every decision, option, phase I've been through in my entire life is in that piece somewhere, somehow. If anything said Cairo, it would be Egg. Do you see yourself just doing paintings, or do you see yourself branching out into different forms of art? And what does that look like for you? I will paint until I literally cannot physically paint anymore. And verbiage, watch your verbiage. And I will continue to explore other mediums. I think it's so fun when they get to mix and mingle, which is how the Metamorphosis series came about. I started mixing and mingling. But yeah, like I told y'all, I tried the sculpting clay. I gotta get over the hand things, or maybe I just need to wear gloves, or the sound effects, the texture, but you know, I'll try some other stuff. I can build stuff. I like stuff like that. Anything I can do with my hands. I feel like anything that the human can create is art. So anything else like building and blah, 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 and putting things together and da, 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 da. Maybe I'll build sculptures instead of sculpt them out of clay. You know what I mean? Like I can get into some stuff like that. I can do that for sure. For sure. I think that's all the questions that my friends had. If y'all want to do this differently, y'all want more questions, you let me know. I can get that for you. I can do that for you. All right, you already know what I say to my friends. Love you, bye.